my people rise, to find a way to survive. Sometimes, even if that means to deal and connive, the question is why? Have we turned a blind eye, perhaps erased the thoughts of their struggles from our minds? You see, it's an epidemic, but sometimes we don't have the time because I'm too concerned with myself. I'm too concerned with mine. But you see, we must face the facts. There is a rapid death of blacks. Have we helped at all or merely turned our backs? They are murdered for drugs or merely the shoes upon their feet. Nowhere to turn, so brothers are turning to the streets. The average age of imprisonment is around 16 because, see, nothing can compete with what these streets are offering. They sit on their porches, watching prostitutes walk, while others lie up in their beds, battling suicidal thoughts. You see, we must face the facts. There is a rapid death of blacks. Have we helped at all or merely turned our backs? They cry at night, living a life full of fear, having a moment of silence while they cry a few tears. You see, their brother is now dead from being shot in the head because he dealt a little dope just to keep the family fed. A mama's on welfare trying to make ends meet. She's got, 5 other children, and their father's a deadbeat, but yet we're sitting there, we're talking as if we understand. It's like we know that there's a problem, but we don't have a plan. You see, we must face the facts. There was a rapid death of blacks. Have we helped at all or merely turned our backs? "16 up in the streets." You see, now brothers are packing heat because their minds have been corroded with this hood mentality. Nowhere to turn, so brothers are turning to gangs. And while at first they only watched it, oh no, now they're a part of the game. You see, the status gets bigger. If you step, they pull the trigger. Getting support from their friends, considered merely typical thug niggas. You see, we must face the facts. There was a rapid death of blacks. Have we helped at all or merely turned our backs? And it's a shame how brothers scatter like rats when the cops come around, still Trayvon Martin and cats. Y'all, it's time we take a step back, take a look inside ourselves. They are executing brothers and giving them jail with no bail. See, in the old days, it was eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. But now, we throw brothers up in jail with little to no proof. They are used and abused and battered and bruised, and we walk around as if it's our God-given right to choose whether a man should live or die. As if we were the ones who first gave him life. As if we were there through his struggles and his strife when we weren't. So truly, we have no right. It's tons of us in jail, so it's tons of us that die. You see, we make up a good percent of the population, but many of us die at the hands of our legislation. And those that are supposed to prosecute the accused feel as if it is their right to misuse the laws that were intended to protect me and you. And instead, we find our race being abused. Rapid death.